Hello there, good morning. Welcome back to a fabulous new day here on Crafters TV. It's Tuesday. I hope we find you well. We've got a jam-packed day coming up across the day for you today. So we are here right now in Wake Up Call, and I am joined by an absolute pair of beauties in the studio today. My TV wife, Debbie Fisher, and Anne-Marie is here as well. How are you both?
I know, celebrity in the building. I love it when we have a third-party guest. It's amazing, and it's lovely to see you, Anne-Marie.
It's lovely to be here. I absolutely love coming up here because I get to see so many friends. It's just fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's a jam-packed day.
It really, really is.
With us. All of us three.
All of us three throughout the entire day. So we're here with you now at 11 a.m. here in the UK, 6 a.m. East Coast. That is your wake-up call. And then a little later today, 2 p.m. here in the UK, which is 9 a.m. East Coast, 6 a.m. West Coast. We will have a craft along for you, which will be lovely. We're going to be looking at shadow box frames. I'll take you through in just a few minutes. And then a little later, launch party. We have got a brand new subs box for you. That's 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 a.m. over on the West Coast, and Anne-Marie will be here joining us for every single hour, which is brilliant. You've both got very busy days, which is wonderful. Yes. Can you whet our appetite, Anne-Marie? What have we got coming up? What newness are you fetching for us?
We've got so many new goodies for you. We've got the fabulous Sporting Silhouettes collection, which is foiled with that gorgeous black foil, and it is just stunning. We have got some super cute fairies for you as well with our fairy blossoms. We've got some new stamps. We've got some of our prism brush markers, and we also have some of our deluxe craft pads. So all sorts today.
I had a nosy last night. We were being nosy, weren't we? Got some fabulous things. I love your dye. You've got the men's dyes.
Yes, they are amazing, aren't they?
They are so good. Straight away, I was like, I need to get one of those because I need to make one for my partner. So, yeah, I love anything that you could do a Mal's card with because he's laughing at me. I say Mal.
Do you think it's funny the way she says male?
Mal.
Mal.
It is now you pointed it out.
Yes, Joe points out.
It's very unlike me to point things out.
It is actually, yeah.
Very, very unlike me. And then, of course, Debbie, you've got a craft on. We've got a guest joining us for that as well, a Skype guest, which will be wonderful.
Yeah, it'd be amazing. I'm really excited. I love a construction. So being able to do shadow boxes that are really simple to do with one die, putting them together, and then we're going to be doing Sharon Callis's flower garden flowers as well, which we're going to be showing you in the next hour as well. So if you haven't seen them, stay tuned because there's some amazing flowers that are really simple to make.
It really is. We do remember now as well, the way you find the products has changed slightly over on the website. So everything's just in one place now, which makes the whole thing so much simpler. So head on over to the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, hit the shop the day button, and then you'll see absolutely everything for the entire day over there. All the Hunkydory products have gone live as well, so make sure you go over there and have a little look at those. Marlene, lots of you tuning in. Marlene saying hi from St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, on the beach, lovely. Renda Owen says good morning from the east coast of North Carolina. Elizabeth's here. Janet Pope's in from California. Gosh, Janet, are you just getting in or are you just getting up? It's 3 a.m. at the moment over on the West Coast. The lovely Lynn is here. Emma's in too. Rhiannon's in Ballarat, Australia. Hope you're having a great day. Sarah Brown's in Melbourne as well, saying hi. Alicia's in Arkansas. Hi, Alicia. And Lynn says hi, Anne-Marie. It's lovely to see you. Looking forward to all of your demos. And we've got a new viewer as well, Molly Davis. Hi, Molly Davis.
Hi, Molly.
Welcome to the club. Right, something else I need to share with you is, of course, something we launch every single Monday. We launched it yesterday. We had a few, if you weren't here, you didn't see Anne-Marie, we had a few gremlins yesterday over the last couple of days.
Yeah, it's been a bit messy.
It's been a bit of a pain, isn't it? But we are back. We are back better than ever. So we are going to take you through this week's Get It, Got It, Good. This week's Get It, Got It, Good is, of course, your amazing glitter pads. So in here you get 12 sheets of the glitter cardstock. You also get 12 sheets of the metallic cardstock in there as well. All of those come your way, $59.97, $68.85, and you actually get the paper taker worth $16.99 or $18.99, totally free of charge, which is excellent. So do snap that up. We'll launch a brand new Get It, Got It Good, as we do on Monday, which is fantastic. We're going to look next though at this. It will be featured in our craft along. It is the newest launch from Sharon Callis. It is absolutely gorgeous, a lovely selection of dyes, but it's all for me about the flowers. So I'm going to take you through those flowers first, because you have got 5 brand new flowers in this particular range. So let me show you what those are. I don't know how she does it, Sharon, and comes up with these amazing dimensional dyes. So this one here is the orchid, as you can see. So when you coil these, they're designed in such a way that they give you so much structure. She's got the orchid. We've also then got the lily in here as well, which is this one. You can see, so realistic. You then also have your tea rose as well. So it's a kind of smaller rose. Then you've got your champagne rose. Champagne for everyone, darling. And again, the way that Sharon has designed these means that when you quill them, you don't need to stick them together. It's literally just one movement. They all come together. And then you've also got your ranunculus in there as well. So they are your flowers, which is amazing. So you're going to get your flowers in there. Let me then take you through some of the other bits, because it really is an amazing collection that you've got here. I think I'm missing a flower, you know. What flower have I missed? I've definitely missed one, haven't I? So in here you are going to receive your tea rose, ranunculus, the lily, the champagne rose, the orchid, the mountain peony is the one that I am missing. You will receive the mountain peony. You've then got all of your pads that go with this. So you're going to lay your quilling die, this one just here, over your pad, and that is going to cut that out beautifully, and it's going to colour that perfectly too. And you'll get all of the different pads which mix and complement all of the different papers that are, all the different flowers that are within there. So you get all of that included. You can go for extras of the pads on their own. When we launched these a couple of weeks ago, lots of people chose to go for the extras with regards to the pads. You've then got your 2 different embossing folders here as well. So you've got that gorgeous floral one, and you've got that one there as well, which is wonderful. And you've then got your dies in there too. So this is your Pretty Posies frame, and you'll also get the Rose Bliss frame. John loves these ones, don't you, John? It's really quite creepy, I don't know why. So do grab all of those. $99.99, $123.65 is your price in the US. Of course you can. Well, that's a great saving. Considering that's a brand new launch, you're saving over 25%, £41 or $55. The other one I need to tell you about is the shadow box dies. Now, we launched these, they were so incredibly popular. You actually get 3 different sizes and styles within there. I think I don't know who made this one.
Craig.
Was it Craig?
It was a craft along.
How did you work that out?
I don't think it was a craft along.
Sorry?
I was thinking it was a craft along, but I don't think it was, because I've got the shadow box.
Oh, you made it a hobby
today.
maker. Yes, that's where you made it. And you can see you've got all 3 different designs there on the same project, which is excellent. So let me show you what you are getting, because you get loads within here, loads of different accessories, embellishments, lots of things that you'll be able to use with the collection and away from the collection too. So this one here is your 6x4 shadow box that you can see firstly. So things like these central panels here, these you can use anywhere you like, because that is a standalone sort of small creator card die with an outside edge. You get corners in here, and then all the different decorative elements that fit within the sides of your box. You will also get it in the 5x7. You've got 3 nesting die sets within there, 2 tag dies, and then again all of your embellishments. And then you've got the slimline here, 3 more nesting die sets within there, all of your corners and all of your different decorative elements in there as well. $96.99, $108.50. They were so busy when we launched them. I know they will be again today. $77.59, $86.80 if you are a platinum member. Lots of you still chatting away. Molly says, I am from Wales. Oh, hi, Molly. Janet Pope says, just getting in. Oh, just getting in. Oh, Janet, you've had a late night. Have you been in the club? In the club. I don't know what that was. Get Crafty says. Don't know. Oh, I got an email from CC saying sensational succulent papers were back in, so I got straight into the website and ordered 4 packs. Can't wait to make some more succulents. Great point. I didn't know they were back in stock actually, Get Crafty. So yeah, if you had the sensational succulents, which were the previous Sharon callus launch, and you don't have the pads, you've run out of the pads, you can reorder them now. Stacey Allen says, good morning Joe and Debbie, plus the rest of the CC crew, hope you're all well, just placed my order for the full collection. Now son, sit back and watch what can be done, fun times. And Sandra says, thank goodness you're back guys, it wasn't the same without you. Yeah, we're back. You're in full colour gloriousness, Debbie, aren't we?
Absolutely, and it does make it just so much easier to know we could just talk to the camera. Although it was lovely seeing the girls, wasn't it, in the backgrounds behind the cameras yesterday. But let's have a look at Sharon Callis's flowers. I think this is her best collection yet. I think the flowers she has got, the mechanism of how they work is incredible, to be able to quill flowers like we do. I'm just going to bring in a few samples so you can see just some of the flowers that you can be recreating on whatever you do them on. So these yellow ones here, look at these lilies. I mean, they just make the most amazing lilies, absolutely beautiful. And then if we look at this one down here, we've got our orchid. Being able to create flowers like this that look so incredible are amazing. There's embossing folders in these collections. Look how beautiful that is. I love this idea. I might pinch this. I've got a mixed media, shows at the weekend. I love this idea of breaking into the side of your embossing folder and just using it to add those florals, which looks really clever. The other embossing folder we've got as well is this one here, and then I'm just going to bring in one just in case we have any viewers watching, seeing what's going on today. This one is the one that we're going to be making in the craft along. So we're going to be doing the shadow box dies, turning it into an easel card, using that beautiful embossing folder on the bottom, and it's just going to look stunning. But we are going to show some of the flowers now and how you can create them and what you do. Now, Sharon has done it really simple for us. In each one of the packs, you have your design. So I'm first of all getting my lily. You can see in our lily pack, you're getting all your dies you need, and you're getting the matching book. Now, the matching book says, oh, this one says orchid. Got the wrong one, Joe. Let me bring in this one. There we go. That's the lily. I'm just switching books over. And actually, it's a good point. It doesn't matter, Joe, what you want to do, but obviously because this one is the lily, Sharon has added some of the dots in, so the little sort of stamens that you see inside your lilies, you're getting some of them inside here. Look at that, absolutely stunning. But
yeah, and Sharon also said there's nothing to stop you using these pads with the other collections. Like if you want to use them with the succulents, they'll still work.
Yeah, definitely. It's just she's just gone for that colourway. So we've got our 2 pieces of card that I've took out my lily pad, but like I say, you can use any ones you want. Definitely stock back up on them, Joe, because they proved hugely popular before. So let's take our base cutting plate on our Gemini and pop them in here. Some of these will go through your Gemini Mini. What I am going to do with these though, because these are double-sided, I know that my Gemini is strong enough to cut 2 pieces in one go. So if we just fold that in half, you've got the print on both sides, so you haven't got to worry. And I'm going to do the same with this one because I can get 2 lilies out of one. So we're just going to take that lily's eye off. So let's just, oh, this one obviously hasn't, this must be a new one. Pop that onto there. And I'm just going to put it straight through the middle section. And then let's just cut out some of these leaves. It doesn't matter where we put them, they're just going to create, in fact, let's have a sort of 2-tone leaf there and on that one as well. And then I'm just going to bring in some low tack tape and let's just tape them down so they don't shift in the Gemini. So just pop that across. You'll be a little bit more frugal with your papers so you can not waste all this space. And then we're going to run those through. So nice and easy. So obviously the machine does all the work for you and just cuts out the dies ready for you to start. Now there's different ways of quilling. Now don't be put off because it's called a quilling flower, although quilling seems to be coming back a little bit more. Lots of people are using quilling in its full term of making different shapes with those quilling dies.
There's some amazing things you can do with quilling, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah, really loads of things. So what's nice about these ones, even though they're called quilling, they are just sort of turning dies, and you can use your tweezers, you can use your pokey tool, or you can use a quilling tool. So I haven't got a quilling tool to hand, and I think that's quite handy and quite a good point as well, Joe, because it shows that you don't actually need a quilling tool to be able to do them. So let's take these ones away and our tape there. And then we've got 2 of these cut, haven't we? So Just pull those, there we go. So there we go, our leaves. Look at those, perfect leaves every time. And I love that we're getting this sort of ombre effect going through our leaves. So what you're going to do is where the front of your flowers are, you want to fold them inwards because they're what's going to turn out when you quill them. So fold them in together. The other thing I want to do, and don't be afraid to do this, Jo, is our little nectar
Stamens?
buds. There's stamens, yeah, the little nectar bits at the top. Like, I'm going to just colour mine.
They're the bits that I snip out on mine, Debbie.
Yeah, I stick them out of my lilies as well. Mainly because they're lethal at dying. So if you've got them dying,
yeah,
they die.
Got the stuff.
So I'm just going to turn them over. I'm only going to do it on one of them so you can sort of see. I'm only going to quill one because we want to show some of the other ones, but I just want you to see that you can add your own. And look at that, they now look like real little stamens. Amazing. At the tips. So you can always make them look even more realistic. So once you've folded them up like this, all we're then going to do is add red liner tape. Now I would definitely say, Molly, could you check if we've got red liner tape in stock? What I would say is you need the 3mm, that's the perfect fit. We do a 6mm and a 12mm, and this one is absolutely perfect for your, oh, that's weird. Oh, look at that, Jo, that's never happened before. I've peeled off the actual carrier sheet before the tape. That's never happened. Is the tape there? Yeah, the tape is there. How strange. That's never ever happened.
That's right. I mean, I can't usually get it off, and it's the problem for me, let alone peeling it off.
And now it's coming off before.
All the red liners are in stock, Debbie.
Oh, that's perfect.
As well, which is nice.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, definitely stock up on them because I know we were running out of those before. And then always make sure that you either use your nail just to burnish it down, or use your burnish tool, your tool, and then that'll make your carrier sheet come off a lot quicker. Now what I am going to use is my tweezers. So I've got these little tweezers, you'll find these on our website, and all I'm going to do is hold that into place here, just pinch that top, and then we can start quilling. And quilling just means it's a term for making a sort of quilled effect at the bottom. And then what you'll notice is all of these go in beautifully, fill in those gaps, and then we can just pull that straight from there. And you can also, I'm just going to bring in my tool, you can also do your petals. You don't have to just keep these straight. So we can actually use our pokey tool just to turn these. Now a lily traditionally would have 3 petals underneath and 3 petals on the top. So we've got our 3 there, and then we've got our 3 coming down over the top. And that's how simple it is. And then just give these a sort of flick. You can ruffle these up a bit, you can turn them so they sort of poke out and go whichever direction that you want them to. Remember, it is just a really good weight paper stock. But look at that, how pretty is that, being able to create a lily really like nice, that in no time whatsoever. So that's our first one. So that's our lily with our
that bit of the stem is called the anther.
The
top
anther.
Trivia for you there, yeah.
There you go.
From Rachel, our social media superstar.
I love that. I just think to be able to make gorgeous flowers like that look incredible. So that's our first one. So we're going to be looking at 3 different flowers here. So let's just pop this one back on. I love the fact you're getting the lily leaf as well. So if you wanted to do the big lilies, well, it's like, because this is like a lily pad, isn't it? This one, really pretty. So pop them back on. That's our first one.
Kathy's very excited. Says, good morning. Today I've been promoted to Gold Club Inspire. Can't wait to use my 15% discount. Bring on the goodies.
Oh, that's amazing.
Exciting.
There is something very exciting about going up in status. I remember doing that, and it's just amazing. And then you get to the point where you become platinum and you think, oh no, I've spent far too much on my stuff. Right, so just pulling these out. They're stuck on very well on here. I think we must have a new set to what we had before, because they've definitely been used. Now, there's 2 ways, because on these sheets, you can see, as we place this down there, you are getting a sort of edges. Now, what you could do, you could move this over so it's slanted, and then that gives you another positioning to put one on the other side. It just means that when you're quilling, your stamens won't be the same in the middle, but you can make use use of those papers. Also, if you're using it like me, right down the centre, you can also cut these strips off at the end, Joe, because what they're going to do is act as lovely borders, so you can create borders with them. So nothing goes to waste. And then we're going to do the same with our leaves. Let's cut the leaves out so you can see them. This one here is one of my favourites. I absolutely adore this one. Cut it out in white and colour your little buds in, and they just look amazing. So I'll cut those out for you so you can see as well. So let's pop all those into our machine. And we're just cutting one out of this one because I just want to put that straight down the centre. So let's just hold that one into place and then pop these ones in. And all these different all these different papers all come from the relevant books to the flowers, but you can mix and match them however you please. You'll definitely be using loads of them for all sorts of things. They're great for all your sort of long borders, your vegetables. So don't just think you have to make your flowers out of those booklets. If you're going for Sharon's booklets today, the card booklets, they're going to be going through so many different crafts that you've got.
Amazing. Great deal on this as well, considering it's a brand new launch. Right, we launched it 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah, it
you're
wasn't
saving
long ago.
41.85 or 55.55 on the launch. This is replicating that launch offer for you. Under £80 or $100 for platinum members. And I think you think about the amount. If you're going to make, you're just using you're going to get 2 out of every sheet, right? I'd imagine. That's 360 flowers you're going to make right here, straight off the bat with these. Then you're going to be able to think about using other things. Think about vellums, all your different paper pads that you could turn into beautiful decorative flowers. Even things like newspaper we've spoken about before, turning those into quilled flowers. There's so many different things. I think you've got to get so much craftability out of this.
Absolutely.
Colleen, loving the papers in the garden florals. All of the elements are available individually as well. So if you do want to go for this, a lot of people when we launched this chose to get the main deal in their basket and then add an extra set of the papers. You are more than welcome to do that, and they are all available for you over on the website. They are $6.99, all of the different paper pads.
Yeah, they're rather amazing, aren't they? I'm looking at those leaves there, Joe. Look how realistic they look. These are amazing, aren't they?
Really cool.
So I mean, especially with the two-tone colour, it really shows how they look. And a little tip with your leaves, if you use your pokey tool to go one way, just hold it in the middle and go the opposite way on the end, because then you get that really realistic look where you sort of have that two. Can you see? It goes one way and then the other. So really beautiful, and it just gives you really cool effects with your leaves, and it is just a case of doing the ends the opposite way, and they're gorgeous. But this one is lovely. I just think you can create loads with those. I would spend a morning just cutting out loads of leaves like that to use on projects throughout, which are amazing. Right, let's bring the red liner tape in again. Make sure we get that tape out. I think it must be the lights in here that are making this come away from the actual carrier sheet. Never noticed that before. Right, so popping that on.
Almost looks like a little woodland scene when it's folded in half, that one.
Yes, yeah, it does look like that. Look like little trees,
like trees, don't they?
That one looks like a mushroom. And they look like these little mini mushrooms that grow, don't they? So I suppose there's lots of different ways you can use them for. So let's just take the backing off. No, it doesn't want to come off. There we go.
Kerry's loving your nails. I said this to you yesterday, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
They're like a kind of two-tone. I like them.
A two-tone colour, yes. I nearly went for red again. I was like, can we just have red? Because I do love my nails red. And then I thought, no, let's not be boring. It's summer. Let's go a little bit of a different colour. Right, now with these ones, can you see, these are a bit thicker. And actually, and I will show you later in the craft along to how you can use your ball tool. But what I'm going to do is I'm just shaping with my fingers. You can use, again, go in with your pokey tool. You can shape the smaller ones so they sort of turn round. And then with the bigger ones, just use your finger to round it. So they're just going round your actual finger there. And then that way, when you come to putting them in together, they'll just round themselves beautifully. This one is one of my favourites to do, Joe, because I think it's quite difficult to do a orchid. because orchids have a specific way that they should be, because they have these three, so these three smaller leaves always fall to the front. Can you see, I mean, how perfect do they now lay? And then you've got these ones that one in front and behind, so they just all go into that orchid shape. I mean, that's incredible. I think that's incredible that a quilling die can do that. And then you've got your little stamens in the centre as well. So that's your orchid. So we've got our orchid and lily. So it just shows you both are done in an identical way, but they make the most incredible, realistic looking flowers. And we're going to do one more, Joe. How are we doing for time, Molly? Are we all good for time still?
All good, apparently.
I can't hear a thing, so I don't know what's
Can
happening.
you not? Can you hear them now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now, Margaret?
They switched me off, Joe. Switched me
Yeah,
off.
she switched
I
you off.
thought it was very quiet. So, and then let's use our darker leaves. So this one is pretty cool. I'm going to use this one as well. And again, our leaves. And I'm showing you the leaves as we go along because I really want you to see how gorgeous they all look. So these ones have got a sort of ombre effect as well, because this has sort of a shading going down to the bottom. And then I think we'll just use this one at the bottom here. And in fact, I'm going to double over because we can, but also it gives me leaves to use in other projects. So while I'm demoing, I might as well have some extra projects cut out. So pop that on the top, and then we'll have this one as well. So let's cut this last one out and do our last one. I don't think I even told you which one I was doing. This one is the Champagne Rose. Now this one is a great one because what you have, and I'm going to do this, so we're going to do this on one side and then you can cut it onto the other side. I am just going to turn my plates because I notice I'm bowing them a little bit here. So let's pop that one, and that's going to go right to my edge, and then we will pop this one onto the side. And I think, did I have, let's do some tape, and we will just tape those down.
What's this about a brownie?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Charlotte's tummy is
rumbling.
Charlotte's tummy is rumbling. Molly shared a brownie with Anne-Marie this morning. I didn't have you down as a sharer, Molly, I must say. Just based on the fact that you ate 2 of those cookies yesterday.
She had 2 cookies.
2 of those cookies.
Where did
Easter
they come
yesterday.
from?
Yeah, Christina in the cafe's made them.
She made them.
Oh, and there's a beautiful.
I didn't even see cookies.
There's a beautiful like chocolate brownie that's got a bit of frosting on the top of it as well. Oh. It's insanely good, apparently. Yeah.
Is that what Christine's made today?
Yeah, she's doing a creamy chicken mushroom pasta at lunch as well.
I'm very good. I try not to do the sweet stuff, so I don't have her cakes look amazing. But I don't tend to have any of them because...
She's a very talented lady, our Christina.
She is very talented. Joe, you need to get her to make her quiche.
A quiche?
She had quiche last week, and I'm putting it out there, it was the best quiche I've ever eaten.
Really?
The best quiche. I wanted to take some home, but it had all gone.
Her lasagna was the best lasagna I've ever had.
Honestly, it was... Oh. Yeah, see, I've had her lasagna. It's lovely. But the quiche, was so good.
I do love a quiche, Debbie.
Yeah, me too. It was delicious. It was red onion and I can't remember what the other thing. I think it was red onion and bacon. Oh, it was just delicious. I didn't want it to finish because it was so lovely. Right, so you can see I've put this on the side here. Then you've got room to put another one, so you will get 2 out of that.
Fabulous.
But look at that. You get a beautiful ombre effect on this one, which I absolutely love. So we're just going to turn these ones in and do exactly the same. So I'm just using mine now just to go in, so then when we fold them together, that perforated line will just fold beautifully.
And this is unique, isn't it, having the 2 together like this in the one die, and not having to sort of match them up or work out the spacing.
Absolutely. It does everything for you, doesn't it, Joe? So it puts those ones, so you can see they're slightly offset, so they fill the gaps. Because I remember years ago we used to have quilling dies, but it was just one strip, and you would quill it, and then you'd have to cut another one out and then offset that into there. By doing it this way, obviously you don't need to do that. You're getting that all in one go. And you can make them bigger, Joe, so you can, like once we've done this one, you can then add another one and keep quilling around it to make bigger flowers.
Okay.
So again, just popping that round, and we're just going to rotate these. I am just going to squeeze my petals in to make, because this is a rose, we want just those middle sections to be slightly rounded. And you can do this, I'm doing this while I've got it on, but you can do this, and I'll show you later, to do the actual rose with a ball tool.
Okay.
But this is just a nice way of getting those shaped in, just nice and quick. And you can pull these leaves out. They're quite robust, the flowers here. So if you want to have that sort of more opened bud rose, you can absolutely do that. But I'm just pulling and you can see I'm still keeping it on my tweezers for the moment. It's just easier to hold. And we're just giving our rose that little bit of shaping. And then when we take that off, just give it, always hold the bottom, because you don't want to quill it and pull it all out. So just like so, and then you can open that up so you've got those buds in. You can also move some of these around, Jo, so if you feel like that gap there needs filling a little bit more, we want to pull that round, you can manipulate these flowers a little bit more. But there you go, you've got your perfect little bud rose. So we've got our 3 flowers. This one here, I love this. So this is the one that then goes underneath, Jo, and what this is going to do is hide your workings. So if you pull those leaves up, just like so, and then just going to see if we've got, oh yeah, we've got a little bit here. We've got some 3D glue gel. So 3D glue gel or hot glue is good. Pop that just at the bottom, just a little globule at the bottom. And then all I'm going to do is pop that around there. And look at that, it hides it but creates that perfect rose. So you've got all those pieces at the bottom hiding, so when you put them on, it looks absolutely perfect. And there's all our flowers. So, and then I'm going to bring in this one here.
Lovely that you get so much foliage included as well, because it really finishes it off, doesn't it?
Yeah, so once you put it all into a project, this one I've done, this is one of our shadow boxes that we've just put on here and just made a little box to go on the top just with one of the little tags, and we will show later on how you put these shadow boxes together. But that's amazing, isn't it?
Brilliant. Yeah, let me take you back through what you're getting then. So these are all of your different flowers that you've got in here. So you've got orchid, which is that one just there. So that one's your orchid. You've also got the lily. You've got your tea rose, your champagne rose, and you will also, that's your ranunculus, and you've also got your peony going to be coming in there for you as well. 2 different embossing folders in here, which are absolutely gorgeous. So you've got your geometric one and your floral one. You will get the different paper pads. There's 6 different paper pads. Each one of the flower has its own custom paper pad that comes with that. And you also then get these gorgeous frames in there too. Use these with the flowers, use these away from the flowers as well. They're going to work equally well. That is your Rose Bliss and your pretty posies in there as well.
Hello.
There we are. Hello, sausage. We're going to take a short break.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we? All right, let's do that. Let's share with you one of our quick buys.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours. I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Make your die cutting tools last as long as your love for crafting with the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates. Your metal dies are put under lots of pressure with each pass through your Gemini die cutting machine. So to make sure they cut crisp, clean, delicate designs for years to come, you need to look after your dies, and that's where the Gemini Accessories clear cutting plates come in. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Absolutely, get yours now.
Get them now.
Get them now.
Absolutely.
Get them now. It's going to be a funny day today, I can sense
Well,
it.
it's always a funny day when you're in, Joe.
It's Fake Friday today
It
for
is
me as
Fake
well,
Friday,
so I've
and for
got
me.
that. And for you
And
as
for me
well.
as
So we've
well,
both
yeah.
got that kind of Fake Friday feeling going on. Anne-Marie doesn't know what she's let herself in for. Let's move on. We're going to have a little look now at something that's going to be coming up for you in our later launch party
yeah,
show. And you were just saying
absolutely.
how much you love these.
I adore them. They are super cute, and honestly, when you see the different ideas I've got for them to put onto projects, you'll absolutely love them. I've done that. I did that yesterday.
Did you just choke on your own breath?
Well, it's like my breath went back too quickly, and then I nearly choked. Well, I didn't nearly choke. I'm over exaggerating. But yeah, they are really cute. What I also love about them, when we've done cute character edge balls like this before, they've always been almost like hanging over the edge. But these ones are great because you can just use the stamp on their own right. They are the full image of all the characters, and you can use them wherever you want them.
It's kind of hard for you to see here, but this is mounted on a piece of white card there as well. So you can see how the dies, these will go over the edge of your project. So you've got the bunnies in there, the zebras and the giraffes. Love that you've got embellishments and sentiments for each
I
of
know,
them too.
yeah, absolutely. The embellishments are super cute. They're going to just go throughout all your card making, your box making, your gift tags, everything you want to do with them. They are just lovely. I love that one.
Really cool,
I love all of
isn't
them
it?
actually.
You
Each
do.
one you show, it's like, oh, I love that one, love that one.
Yeah, the cows and the sheep I like
You
particularly.
make me happy.
Oh, thanks. You got the deers and the squirrels on that one. It's the beavers that I struggle with. That's one I keep forgetting the name of. The beavers and the otters.
Why do you keep
these
forgetting
ones
the
here.
name?
Don't
They
know,
do
keeps
look like a
escaping me.
beaver.
I know, it looks. I can see it's a beaver. I just keep forgetting the name of it. 48.93 or 62.95 if you want to get your hands on that lovely lot. And we'll be seeing that a little bit later in our launch party show, which will be at 6 p.m. here in the UK, which is 1 p.m. on the East Coast, 10 a.m. on the West Coast.
It certainly is, yeah. We're getting the times right now today. We're getting a bit more used to them, aren't we, Joe?
We are, yeah. We're finding our rhythm now. I am anyway. Now it's my last day of 4.
At least you got it before you went home.
Yeah, exactly. Just in time to forget it again. Ribbon threading is what we're looking at next.
Yeah.
As a concept, something I'd never seen before, Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie launched these last week, and they were incredible. So the concept of these, Joe, is they are ribbon threading that you can thread 3 different ways. And on the packaging, it shows you 3 different ways of threading the ribbon through. And you can use really small ribbon, so 3mm up, but you can also use your thicker organza ribbon. You just have it sort of bunched in, and it looks incredibly beautiful. Debbie's samples last week were amazing. She had some where where different colour ribbons were threaded through.
Nice.
And they just looked insanely beautiful. I absolutely loved them. They were really popular last week. And if you haven't seen them before, treat yourself to these because they're amazing. They're like a create a card die. They have an outside cutting edge die plus your die on the inside. So you can cut out the whole thing, or you can cut out a mat and layer for it as well, which is incredible.
Amazing. Make sure you snap those up, $61.99 or $71.75 to get you all of those ones. Now, something else we haven't. I went to the gym
Shall I
yesterday.
grab
Yeah,
these
please, if
ones?
you wouldn't mind, Debbie. I'm having a few issues today. I can't really bend down, which is an issue. It is going to be an issue. Yeah, lots of. This is a bit different, a bit of a mixed one. Take you through this in a sec. A lot of love coming in for that last demonstration. Anne says they were beautiful. Lynn says all those flowers are so beautiful.
They are.
Can't get over how realistic the flowers are.
Yep.
Sherry says can't wait to see the boxes demoed. Stephen says my cute characters are 10 stops away. Yeah.
Oh, I love
Out for
that.
delivery
I
today.
love when they give you those stops now, and you're waiting, aren't you, really eagerly, and then they don't come till it's like the morning. They don't come till like 6 o'clock at night, and you're thinking they're only a few stops away. But I suppose it depends how far those stops are, doesn't it?
I guess so. It depends where you live. I guess if you live in the middle of nowhere, then yeah, you might be a little while. This next one here, this is a 16-piece selection, and it's a mix of Nature's Garden products, which I think is great. Do you know why I think it's great? Particularly, I mean, the product's beautiful. You're saving £106.99 in the UK, or $138 in the US. And platinum members, it's more than not bad.
It's not bad at all.
36.68, 47.57 if you want to pick this up as a platinum member. And these are some really popular recent collections that we've selected and popped into here.
I'm really shocked this one is still in stock. This was one of my favourite stencils to use. It's a great one for all your backgrounds, great for all, so even with the Sharon Callis flowers that we've got on today, this would be great in the background. A nice leafy background, do it in different colours, do all those different ombres, use your ink pads, use glycerin with your pens, loads of different things you can do with
Really
this.
love that. And then this one here is a embossing folder and a stencil together.
Yeah, and that is beautiful. I remember the samples that come out for this. Do them in really bright colours. When you've got a stencil with an embossing folder, the impact is even more wow. It's amazing.
It really is. And then some stamps and dies in here. The bee blooms, this one is.
Bee blooms. Beautiful flower to colour in, that one, Joe. Lovely one if you're learning to colour in and you want to sort of practice your shading and where your light and dark is, because we actually put that in the stamp so you can follow it really well.
Yes, indeedy. Then we've got a layering stamp in there for you. The Builder Bee coming within that one. The layering stamps are always so popular, aren't they?
They are really popular. What I love about the build of anything is you can just do your own colours, have a play with colours. You can put your bee, if you want a bright pink bee and a purple bee, you can have one. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Then we've got some chinoiserie items in here for you. These toppers, these are just brilliant, aren't they? When you just need a little something on your card and you don't know what it is.
Or when you forget to give someone a card, you can quickly go out and make one, just stick a topper on there, you're all good.
Perfect. Pop a topper.
Pop a topper
Pop a topper on there. Then this one, this is my favourite die set from the chinoiserie. This is the lanterns. This is the one where you have all the lanterns, but they're separated in half.
They are. They're amazing, aren't they? I love how these work. Beautiful spaces to colour in. You can pop them onto anything, have them dangling, look really good. Lovely summer garden party, I think, would be these would be nice for. And even Christmas, make them into Christmas lanterns.
Perfect, yeah. And then a really nice big one. This is quite a big, this die in here is the whole size of the packaging. It is your peony blooms that you've got stamps and dies again in that one.
Yeah, beautiful one. Again, nice space to colour, great one to practice with. Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
And this one here, the stamp, lots of the samples from the chinoiserie use this stamp.
They did. I loved this one. It's such a nice one to colour in. And actually, you can use that for anything. Even a new home card, that would be nice for.
Would indeedy. Then we've got some gnomes in here. An embossing folder. This is a landscape embossing folder, which we don't often see. No, I always do that. There we go, put it that way. You don't see a lot of them.
No, you don't. What I love about this one is, especially if you're going for those cute animals that we've got today. That is upside down, yeah. If you go for those cute animals, it's the picture you were going by though, isn't it? The picture's upside down. You could use those cute animal stamps in that scene.
Nice, love that idea. Talking of cute, you've even got the gnome child in here. I just think these are adorable.
She's a gonk.
Yeah, what is the difference between a gnome and a gonk?
Do you not know?
No.
So a gonk, you can't see their eyes.
Oh.
That's it, really. They're gnomes, but you can't see their eyes, so they call them gonks.
I want to go to Iceland because in Iceland they fully believe in. Is it gnomes or Anne-Marie's like, don't ask me. She's doing that face. Yeah, they have like fairies in Iceland, but they have like around Iceland apparently like little fairy houses.
Oh.
Like people build little houses for the fairies to live in. Like it's very much part of their culture.
I believe in fairies.
I fully endorse fairies. This one here you've then got is the gnome home.
Oh, I know. That's really cute. I think you can just use that for so many different things. I love the fact that you're getting the die there to create that toadstool. Couldn't think of the word then.
Really cute. We've then got some Kissing Gate. This is one here. Kissing Gate sounds like someone was kissed and they shouldn't have been, and now there's a bit of an investigation. Kissing Gate is what we're calling it. Doesn't it?
It does sound like that, which is very weird. Yeah, Kissing Gate. Do not kiss there. You will be investigated.
If you want to kiss me, I'm not going to investigate you. I'm putting it out there. That was weird. That didn't sound right, but not for the reasons I intended. Gnome Village is this next one.
Yeah, they're great stamps, these ones, aren't they? And they're just about building that beautiful village, building your Christmas village. Use it with that gnome embossing folder where you've got that background. It's just, yeah, they're lovely stamps.
Really gorgeous. And some woodland friends as well.
It's amazing, this kit. There's loads in there, isn't there?
Absolutely. Shed loads, isn't there, in that one? 36.68 or 47.57. Oh, are we gonna have a rummage?
Are we gonna have a look?
Craft kit, the brand new one.
Yeah, do you know what, Joe? Our craft kits are hugely popular. This is number 47 we are on. The reason they're still going is because you all love them so much. They sell time and time again, and I think there's nothing better than having a box that has everything in it.
Absolutely.
The only thing you need to add to this is maybe like scissors, glue, that sort of thing, your toolkit. It is absolutely amazing. Are we going to have a look at it, or are we just going to save it for later?
Don't tease us, Debbie.
Is this one open? Oh, it is. It's open. Look, it's open. Shall we look? So you've got Sarah welcome you, as in all boxes. When we look inside, this is stunning. So straight away, I'm going to show you the ribbons, because then you get the idea of what colour palette. It should be complete. It might just be used.
Okay.
So you should get three. Oh, it doesn't say. You normally get 3 packs of ribbon, 3 different colours, 3 different sizes, and all beautiful. So this is your sort of colour palette. With your ribbons, you then get your gems. Oh no, hang on. They're stuck. There we go.
Oh look, we've got a cheeky overhead.
Let's
so
bring
cheeky.
these in so you can see them. There we go. So we've got our ribbons and our gems that match. You get all your cardstock and your envelopes. And then what you can see here, these are beautiful. These are on the edge dies. It means, now look, this is really wow.
Hang on a minute, have you seen?
I know.
Surely you'd pay that for the stamps, wouldn't you?
You would. I mean, look at the size of these. These,
size of that Schmetterling.
they're stunning, aren't they? I mean, they are absolutely stunning. So each one, there's 3 different designs. So you've got this really cute little bunny down the bottom with his flowers. You've got the gorgeous sunflower, and this butterfly is just incredible. You've got so many different sentiments here. Birthday love, sent your way, smile, just for you, with love, with sympathy. So it covers everything. Hello, gorgeous. Lots of different ones on there. Now these dies are going to cut these then over the edge, so you can see.
Perfect.
If I just take one off, Joe, you'll be able to see it. Let's do the butterfly one. So this one, you cut that down the edge of your butterfly. So it means that you can cut them on the edge, and they can sort of hang off the edge of things. So it just creates a different type of style. So really gorgeous they are. I think this one is going to prove very popular, even if it's just for the stamps. And look at these. These papers are some of the prettiest ones that I've seen. They've got gorgeous, I mean, see, everything matches. You've got your ribbon, you've got your gems that go in there. All you need to add in those colours to these beautiful papers, colours to your stamps. You're getting block colours as well as your pattern papers. They're 12 by 12, they're not 12 by 12. They are 8 by 8 in size. All your block colours are double-sided as well. They're cardstock, and they're papers in your actual patterns. So absolutely beautiful.
Amazing value. It really,
it
really
is such good value. I've got gems stuck to me.
Oh no.
Yeah, look, they're all
worse things
flicking off.
stuck to you.
Well, that's very true. Yeah, I like to have a bit of bling. So,
Indeedy. The other thing as well is make sure you're heading up. Make sure you join the Craft Kit group as well. There's one of those over on Facebook. You can go join the group. Everyone's sharing ideas and things they've been making. The other thing is you will get full video tutorials with these as well. So crafterscompanionbox.com is where you can go to see those. But yeah, it'll make 16 cards for you, which I think is brilliant. Dies, stamps, card blanks, envelopes, ribbons, gems, card pack, and printed papers all in there.
Joe, don't we do so I know our Craig does filming for these. So he does. Do they go in the Facebook group,
they go
or do
over
they go on
onto
the website?
Onto the website, crafterscompanionbox.com.
So that's inspiration with Craig making them, which is amazing. So
of course, yes. And of course, for those US viewers that are already in the subscription service, you don't need to order this. It's going to be coming to you. It's winging its way to you. At the moment, £20 or $20 for Platinum members if you want to pick those up. We're going to be back in just a few minutes with the lovely Anne-Marie from Hunkydory. But before then, let me share with you all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's fabric cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Look who's here! I was just telling her off, wasn't I?
You
I was doing a
were.
little telling off.
I got
because
right telling off.
I requested some products and then you bought them and you did them with someone else.
And you went,
cheated on me. How are you?
I'm very well.
Lovely to see you. Great that you've brought so many nice new goodies with us.
for you today.
So much. I'll always go down so well when you bring them to us. But anyone though maybe hasn't seen Hunkydory here before on Craft TV, who are they? What are they about?
So we are a UK-based company and we design and manufacture all of our paper products back in Preston, in the north of England. And the beauty of that is that we can really look at the quality. You know, if something isn't quite right, we'll take it off the machines, redo it, you know, make sure it's absolutely perfect. And we absolutely pride ourselves on the quality of our products. It's like our number one. Second to that is our value. So you will notice that you've got some amazing deals here today, awesome savings as always. And we brought you a real variety of different products today. We brought you some paper craft, we brought you some of our Moonstone dye ranges, we brought you some of our prism products, brought you some of our For the Love of Stamps. So we've got a little bit of everything today. I know.
All the products now are live right now. I'm getting very excited. Can you tell? Are live right now over on the website as well. So you can head over there and start filling those baskets, honestly. Let's kick off then. Let's start with these sporting. Now, are you going to go through them or am I going to go through them?
It's up to you.
Oh, I think you can do it.
Okay, that's fine.
I think so.
That's fine.
Right.
We can do this.
We didn't rehearse this bit before. I don't know if you can tell. $31.99 and $46.25. When I think of Hunkydory, this is the first thing I think of.
Yeah,
These sort
like
of topper,
yeah.
insert card kits. This is what you're really famous for, isn't it?
Definitely. So this is a fabulous collection. As you can see, it's all sort of sports themed. This is your inspiration inspiration sheet, so you always get this included with lots of different ideas and just an overview of the other products in the range. Then you're going to get 8 of your foiled and die cut toppers. Now these are foiled, but they're actually foiled with a black foil, so it's just a little bit glossy there, which is just, it fits so well with these sort of silhouette images. And we brought you so many different sports in here. We've got football, we've got rugby, we've just had the fish in there. You've got sort of walking, jogging, hiking.
What would be your one of these if you're going to do one?
None of
Jog
these.
on,
I'm not really into sports.
No, me neither.
No, I'm not.
But there's a lot of people out there that you have to make cards for, and they're tricky to make for, aren't they?
Yeah. This is just ideal for those people. We've got some different sports in here as well, like sort of the motorbike racing. We've got Formula 1 featured in there. We've got the horse racing, and we've got sort of horse riding as well. Ooh. So covering both options there. We've got our golf and our cricket. We also have our swimming and our cycling. Again, you know, sports that you don't often see within card kits. And then we have the tennis and we have badminton down at the bottom there as well. Awesome. And then you're going to get all of your card stock. So if I just turn these around so you can see them the right way up. So you're going to get foil card stock. So again, black foil detail on here, just of the...
Yeah, it's soft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's super glossy. And you're going to get all of your different sports here in your card stock. So you're going to get 8 of your foiled ones, and then you're going to get 8 of your printed ones. And the beauty of this collection is that it's a little bit different. We normally bring you 4 times 2.
I was thinking that, yeah.
This is an 8 times 1. This one's a fancy one. We had so many images, we thought, you know what, we're just going to have to go with them all here. But beautiful cardstock, 350 GSM. Adorable scoreable, so we can fold this with no cracks in any of our creases.
Fabulous.
We can make our 3-dimensional makes with this. We can make our card blanks. We can make boxes. We can do so much with this cardstock.
So awesome, isn't it?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Really, really
love,
lovely.
love, love.
So that is all of your cardstock. Then, I mean, that's not where you don't. For $31.99, if you were done there, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? But we've also got the inserts as well.
Yeah, so we have got, I'm going to flick them this way actually, because it's going to be a little bit easier. You've got 36 inserts in here, so you can see all the different designs here. Absolutely loads. I don't think it's 36 actually. I think I've just told you a little fib.
It's 48.
It's 48. It's 32 inserts, and then your papers.
Ah, I see. There you are.
Get rid. Shall I just go now?
Did you hear it from my talkback?
No, I got it on. I can hear it. Yeah.
You're not. I didn't think you had it normally.
I know. So I had to.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to.
They made you do it.
Not here. No, it's just when we're at Hobby Maker. I was like, no, we need to know what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they getting on your nerves?
No, not too much.
Okay.
Not too
It'll
much.
come. Don't worry. It'll start. Give it time. Give it time.
Okay, then our double-sided paper is also featured in here. Our footballs there, just make your eyes go a little bit funny on screen, but you'll just see they've got designs on the reverse as well. This one here is like the, what do you call them? On like boats, like...
Life
rings. Yeah, that's the ones.
Rubber rings.
Yeah, that'll do. You're going to get that one. You're going to get your bicycle wheels and your sort of ripples for your swimming. Nice. You're also going to get this one. It's quite generic. You can use that with any of the green sports. Cool. But we do have our golf on the reverse there with the golf ball and the tees. It's quite. What's the word I'm looking for? Like the print. It's quite funky, isn't it?
It's very funky, yeah.
We've got the sort of, it's like a net print there in the background. It's very, very subtle. Again, great for all your green sports. Then we have the horse racing. I think these are upside down. There we go. We've got the horse racing. And then on the reverse, we've got that sort of Harlequin sort of prints there.
These are gorgeous.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've got that sort of tyre track print there and our wheels. Fabulous. So for cycling. And then our final one is the sort of boot prints and that stunning sunset there to go with our walking.
Oh, how blooming fabulous. And do you know what?
That's not it.
Still not done. I know. $25.59, $37 for platinum members, and that is not everything.
No.
You've then got the iconic. I'm going to go for it. Iconic little book.
Definitely. Little book.
What is it about these that people love?
They're just so handy. The fact that you've got so many images in here. I'm going to start from the back and flick through because they are a little bit tricksy. But you're getting 144 sheets in here. So that could be 144 toppers if you want it to be. It could be that you could decoupage some of these elements. You know, some of the chunky designs like this one, you could be trimming around those, layering them up. But for me personally, this one I would be using as 144 different toppers and really maximising the number of cards that you can make with this collection. So if you make 144 cards, you've got, what is it, $31.99. If you sell them all for £1 each, You are
£144.
making money. Yeah, you've got your money back plus loads more, haven't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely, loads of different images in here that we've seen throughout the collection. So you're seeing some of the images a little bit larger, which is nice as well. Really, really beautiful, sort of 6x4 size. They're just fabulous.
Really, really
We
cool.
love them.
Absolutely love those. All of that, $25.59 or $37. I'm just going to show you something else that you might want to add into there before we have a little look at some of the samples. These are really cool, aren't they?
I love these, yep. So these are our cutter card dies, and they'll cut in to your cardstock. So you need to cut your cardstock down to whatever size you want, but they will fit perfectly on the front of a 4x4 card if you want to. But they just look awesome, don't they? We have the football there for you. Oh, that's using that mirror that we've got on the show as well. Doesn't it look awesome? It's so cool. And then, you know, obviously adding the colours as well. So, but perfect if you want to use silhouettes or if you want to use them to add colour onto. I love this one with the fisherman.
Super cool there as well with the fisherman, as you can see.
So he's got a little bit of an Indiana Jones feel about him as well.
That's a big fish.
It is a big fish. It's cool, isn't it? I just love like the dimension you're getting in there. And then our final one is the golfer, which again is just really cool. It's quite funky with the sort of.
Yeah, the netting. It's all
it's that on the ball, isn't it? That texture that you get on the ball.
It's the texture of the balls. Yeah, that's what it is. But you can see that one just there, which is fantastic. So let me just take you through these ones here. So let's have a look at some of the samples from this collection. They're fantastic. I love
amazing.
as well with these, you can either go more is more or less is more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Use it as a
It's up to
stash
you.
builder.
Yeah, certainly. It's entirely up to you how much you add onto here. Obviously, again, the value is incredible. So if you want to add like your 2 or 3 toppers onto each card, you absolutely can do. I love the way that's been cut out on the front there. It's just to add a little bit more to it.
It's something that I know everyone struggles with, isn't it? These more masculine cards, isn't it? So really brilliant that you've got these here as well, so you can, of course, create those things. Those tricky, pesky men in your life that are hard
they are tricksy.
to create for. They're going to, this will take care of that for you. Love the insert on the back as well. Great way of using the insert.
Yeah, just making sure they're being finished.
Yeah, really, really cool. Absolutely like that. Yeah. Do you want to go and get yourself ready for the
I
demo?
do. I'm very excited.
You are an expert, so therefore you can wander to the expert area. I have to stay over here because I am not an expert, apparently, I'm being informed, Anne-Marie. And I am only allowed... I'm only allowed to stay in the kitchen. I did a little demonstration yesterday, and I'm still definitely not an expert. Is what we are saying there. So, right, that is your sporting silhouette. So, let's. Are we going to look at anything else? Are we going to look at any of the other? Not just yet. Brilliant. Right. I know Anne-Marie's got loads of demonstrations lined up. Any questions that you've got, please get them into me. Miriam says this is a lot of craft goodiness in this HD collection. Absolutely, it is. What would you like to share with us then, Anne-Marie?
Okay, so we're going to use the gorgeous Fisherman sort of topper set. So I've got the foiled and die cut topper, I've got the foil cardstock as well, and we're going to make like an easel card. Okay, so I'm going to go with my cardstock first of all. Now I'm going to use our scoreboard, and I'm going to use some of the black mirror, which I'm sure we have on the show. It's our essential black mirror cardstock. And I've trimmed this down to 5 by 10. So I'm going to score it in half because we're making a 5 by 5 card. And then I'm going to score at 2.5. And that's half of the front there to give us that easel section. And the way that we're going to do it is we're going to do it like this rather than sort of stood up as you would expect a traditional easel to be. So it's a little bit different than normal. Then we're going to add our fisherman on the inside of here. So let's get a little bit of tape on him. And I've just trimmed all of this down from the foil cardstock. So we can just add that, just using our die brush. I'm not sure if you've got this in stock. Let's just pop this in. So just coming down a little from the score line because we don't want that to be too close to the score line so that our card doesn't fold. And then I have a section to go on to here. I'm going to use that one there that's got that little bit of a corner. So let's just get that in place. And then we've got another section that we're just going to pop on that sort of inner part of our card as well. So that's just going to sit up there. This one's going to come down here. So we're just making sure we've got everything decorated. Although because we've got quite a lot of the black foil, we could get away with just leaving that sort of middle section there, just with the black if we wanted. Okay. Okay, so just popping that there. Okay, then
The
I'll top
silhouette
it.
really works for these sports, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We were looking at this. We really wanted to bring another sort of silhouettes collection because we brought you Twilight, like our silhouettes collection before in the Twilight range. And we looked at loads of different themes and put loads of different ideas together, and sport just really stood out as a collection we could do on its own, like just sports, because it just looks so amazing. So we're going to add the frame of this topper. So this topper comes with 3 elements to it. So we have this here, which is the outer frame. We have this, which is the inner frame, and then we have the actual topper itself. So within all of our toppers, there's always extra sort of elements for you to really get stuck into. So we're going to add some foam strips onto here. Again, you should have these on the website. Just popping those on there. And then we're going to add this onto a little bit more of that printed cardstock, so it all sort of matches.
Amazing, very busy. Lots of you are loving this. Sherry says very unique, something that would be hard to find. Excellent collections. A lot of you are getting your orders in for this. It's very, very busy on this collection already. If you want it, I know we only have hundreds, not thousands of these, so you will need to be quick for it.
Okay, we're going to pop this frame on this sort of diagonal there. Let me grab some of our super skinny tape so that I can just pop this in place here. So I'm just going to pop a little bit in the corners so that I can get that in place. So we don't need a lot to secure this because we are going to put that topper over this as well, so you don't need to worry too much about this being really secure, but it's just a nice way of using that inner frame just to give it a little bit of a different look, popping it sort of diagonally rather than straight in. And they're also great to use with your little books as well, because obviously your little books aren't foiled. So if you want to bring a foiled element in, then keeping hold of these inner frames is perfect for that. Okay, so that's just going to sit central in there, like that. And then our topper is going to sit over the middle there. And we're going to pop that in with foam pads, and we're going to sort of double that up so that it really sort of stands out from that frame there. So just taking 2 of our squares, just popping those right in the middle, and then we can add that topper in the centre there. And then this is going to stick onto the top section of our easel. Nice. So that it will stand up like this. If I just flip that around so you can sort of see how that's going to look there. So it's very different to sort of a traditional easel. It's just a different way of using your easel sort of cards. So let's get this in place at the top here. So I'm going to pop that tape just there, secure that in place, and then obviously we still need a stopper to keep this as you would a regular easel. So we're going to use one of our sentiments. We are the absolute king of puns at Hunkydory, it has to be said, and this says, to my perfect catch. Gotta love that. So we'll pop that there. I'm just going to make sure I don't pop it over my little duck. I'm just going to give this a really good score, good crease there, so that will sit nicely there. And then I've also got birthday fishes. Oh, gotta love them, that we can add onto here as well. So I'll just add a little foam strip so that we can pop this in place just over our sentiment. And then I've just got a little bit of the insert just to go in this back section here, because obviously we still need somewhere to write our message. So I'm going to add that just to that back panel there, and it is just a small section trimmed down from our inserts to add onto here. Oops.
Beautiful. Very, very busy on this. Lots of you going for it. Lots of you checked it out. Lots of you got it in your basket as well. If you want it, do not dilly or dally. I don't know if this will last the day.
There we go. There's our fabulous fisherman.
Gorgeous, absolutely lovely for all of those pesky, tricky men in your life.
Yeah, they're a bit troublesome.
£31.99 or £46.25 gets you everything. So you're getting your topper collection with your 8 sheets of toppers, your 8 printed cardstock, your 8 printed and foiled cardstock. You've then got all of your inserts and papers in there, and of course you've then got that little book included too. The other thing you might want to include in there, of course, are those dies as well. So those 3 different cutter card dies. I'll give you the details for those as well. $27.97, $40.49, and they are 3 really nice size cut-in dies for you. We're going to move on though. We're going to go and have a little look at Fairy Blossom, which are these ones just here. Now you get the inspiration sheet included as you always do, which is fantastic. So if you are a newbie crafter, great that you've got that in there, so you'll be able to look at that. I think when people start crafting for the first time, a lot of people, Anne-Marie, it's composition they struggle with, isn't it? Not the doing it, but the sort of knowing where to put things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that inspiration sheet is just ideal for just giving you a few hints and tips, maybe just thinking about using those layouts with some of your other toppers as well. So there's no rules with these collections.
No, absolutely not. You make your own rules. So you're going to get that in there, and then what you're going to get, of course, is 8 of the foiled and die cut toppers. So you've got 4 different designs in this one. You get 2 of each. I mean, it's cuteness overload, isn't it?
So cute. Yeah, absolutely adorable artwork. But I really like that these aren't sort of child fairies, they're not adult fairies, you know, they could be sort of anything, a little bit of a Disney-esque look to some of them as well.
I was thinking Disney princess.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously we've got sort of different skin tones in there as well, which is fabulous. Then you're going to get your foil cardstock and your printed cardstock as well. So again, you know, great quality, but this is printed onto our matte-tastic adorable scoreable, so it's the same qualities you'd expect in your regular adorable scorer, but it's got that matte finish, so we can stamp onto here, we can use our inks and things like that, and we can just add a little bit more to it if we want to.
Brilliant. So we're going to get those, and then you've also got the concepts as well.
We do. Super cute little concept card. We're going to make one of these for you next.
So these are those. I'm going to show you what they look like. It's these ones here, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's a little spinning easel card. It's very, very cute. Is it stuck together?
Is that stuck down?
Oh no.
Oh, there you go. I've released her. I've released her.
How cute is that? And the little fairies will spin around in that aperture there. You get the invisible thread included, so just be wary of that when you're opening up your package. There is the invisible thread in there to sort of hang the
I'll show you another one of these too, because they are super adorable.
They're so cute, aren't they? I love them.
Really cute. Look at those. So lovely. So those are coming for you as well. Let's just also move on then. Inserts. The inserts are adorable. Because you're using the inserts on their own.
Yeah, definitely. Again, you've got inserts and papers in here as well. So lots of different designs, lots of different ways of using your inserts. Obviously designed to go on the inside, but they don't have to. They can go absolutely anywhere on your cards. They can be on the front as well. And then again, you're going to get those fabulous double-sided papers.
These are stunning, aren't they?
I love them. I really love those bold floral prints. I think they're gorgeous. You can be fussy cutting those butterflies out if you want to, you know, really chop into these. The colours are gorgeous.
Absolutely glorious, those. So grab those. You've got 36 sheets across the two, both the inserts and the papers there. And then a little book as well.
Yeah.
We call them little books because Sheila that used to work for you, she used to call them little books, didn't she?
Yeah, she's from Wigan.
She's from Wigan. Yeah.
Everything was book and kook. This one is a square one. So exactly the same concept. You've got 150 sheets in here, so you're getting 5 different designs, 6 of each? 25.
25 different designs.
Times 6, yeah. But obviously this is going to give you a different look. So we've got our 6x4s and then we've got our square ones as well. I like the frames around here. You can be chopping into these. You can decoupage those fairies up so easily. And they're going to look absolutely stunning.
Really, really beautiful and really lovely, but very difficult to flick through, Anne-Marie.
It is, unfortunately, yeah, a little bit tricky.
Because there's so much in there, that's why. But you can see it definitely does have a Disney princess, a very floral Disney princess vibe to me. I think you're going to be able to make super cute projects using these. The stamps that go with these, Anne-Marie, are they these ones?
Oh, apologies, are they?
They're over there. One second, I'm going over.
My bad.
Here we are, I've got them. Let's show you these. For the love of stamps, which is what you got. Now, these are Fairy Magic, which is this one just here. And you can see, really, these are big stamps, but very detailed.
Yeah, they are. So these are stamper card stamps, and the whole idea with these is you stamp and colour them. You know, you really can just go to town with all your colouring techniques. Again, there's some detailing there, so you can cut them out. You can do a little bit of decoupage if you want to, layer those images up, but they're just so beautiful.
Really cute. That's your Fairy Magic. Then you've also got your Fairy Sparkle.
I mean, obviously here as well, you've got the opportunity to colour them any colour you want, any skin colour, any hair colour, so you can really personalise your cards with these.
Amazing. And also then you've got Fairy Wishes. Well, I think that one might be my favourite. She's looking so innocent.
I love that, yeah.
Really cool. £16, $23.29 in dollars if you want to go for those. Very busy across both of these at the moment. Laura J says, I love Anne Marie on Crafters. They are both my favourites together. I started my crafting journey with both of you, and almost 10 years on, I'm still inspired. Lynn says, great card. Tammy's loving this. She says the papers are beautiful, and love the Fairy Blossoms little book as well, says Lynn Harvey. It is a super cute one, isn't it? I believe you're going to spoil us with a demonstration on this,
We are, yeah. So we're going to do one of the concept cards for the Fairy Blossoms. And what I've got here already is I've got everything laid out that we need to pop one of these cards together. So you need your card base, which is the 3-panel scallop circle card. You need all your coordinating elements. So on the sheet, you're going to get 2 different fairies. So I've gone with the bottom fairy. Obviously, you can mix and match if you want to. There's no rules as to which elements you can use. And then we've got our invisible thread. So it will come in a little bag like this. And you do have enough there to do all 4 of your cards. It is very, very fine. So just make sure you don't lose this or throw this out when you get your parcel home.
I did think it was just an empty bag when I saw it a minute ago.
I know, it would be quite a fun trick, wouldn't it? It is invisible to send empty bags out, but we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do first of all is get this fairy into our card. So we need to take out...
Is someone's job in the factory to put those invisible threads in that bag? Oh, that would be... I would be good at that job.
I know, it's a bad day, isn't it, when you've got to do that. So we're taking out that topper there, and we don't actually need to use this for the concept. That is almost just like an extra sort of topper, if you will. And then this is just going to fold up to create that easel sort of style card. And we're going to hang our fairy from the top of this frame here. So what we need to do, let me just make a bit of space, is we need to get some of our double-sided tape, and we need to pop a little bit at the top, and we need to pop a little bit at the bottom of this frame. Now you can use your red liner tape here if you prefer, whichever you want to use. And then I'm just going to grab some of this. It's so fine. And we're going to pop that just on the tape there and on the tape there. And then what I'm going to do then is, oh, I'm attached to it. Bear with. Oh, where's it gone?
Have you seen the French and Saunders clip where they're selling jewellery on a shopping channel and it's like so tiny they can't find it?
No.
It falls at the counter, so they like lick their fingers and start running it over the counter to try and find the necklace, the eek necklace they're selling. That's what you're giving me that kind of vibe.
That's the vibe we're going for. Okay, I have got it in there. It is definitely there. I can see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a fairy to the base of that now. So all I've done with the cord is I've just added some tape top and bottom, so that just secures that. Now I need to make sure my fairy's the right way up, because when I did this on Hobby Maker I put my fairy in upside down, because the logic here at this point is to put your fairy this way, but obviously when the card folds she's upside down, so you need to put her upside down here when you're sticking this in place. So just going to pop her there, so a bit of tape down the middle of her, and then you've got another one which is exactly the same size and shape, it's just flipped, and that's going to go on the back, so double-sided tape on the back of her as well, and that's going to sandwich that cord in between that. She's upside down again, isn't she?
Oh no.
How have I done that? No, I've stuck her upside down again. I don't know how I do this. What a day, honestly. I've just said don't do this and then done it. Right, what I'm going to do is I fixed it last time. Let me show you how you can fix this if you do it upside down. Right. So what we're going to do is cut it in half, like that, cut that off, and then we're just going to stick it back to the top. That's how we fix it. But ideally, just don't do it like this. Stick it the right way. After I've just said don't do it upside down, let's just grab the tape off there and line her up there. So disaster averted is absolutely fine, because now she will sit like this. So she still sits upright, she spins, we've fixed her, but look how cute she is, isn't she gorgeous? And then we've got all sorts of embellishments that we could add on here, so I'll just pop her back down so that we can add all these bits and pieces onto here. So these are just going to go along the frame of our gorgeous little fairy here. So loads of embellishments. Again, you don't have to use them with this card, you can use these as embellishments with the toppers, you could use them with the little books, absolutely anywhere, but they just add a little bit of something to these gorgeous cards. There we go, we'll just add this final little butterfly, and then we have a little sentiment that we can add to the base to hold that easel up there. So let's just stand her up, see where she's sitting. So if we go about there, just give that a bit of a fold down the back, and if I turn her around, you can see that gorgeous little fairy in there. Isn't she
So
cute?
adorable.
You do get full step-by-step instructions, so read your instructions rather than listen to me, because I will just tell you how to do it wrong. But isn't she gorgeous? So cute. And you get enough to make 8 of those cards as well, including your envelopes and that invisible cord.
Amazing, absolutely love that. Live TV, that's what journaling says.
How it
there you
works,
go.
isn't it? It's how it works.
Sarah Brown says I have to stop what I was doing. I just love anything fairy. And then also, is that like fishing line, says Tammy
It is,
Barnhouse.
yeah, super fine.
It is super fine. Do you know what I've just found as well? I've just found these.
Oh, you got some ribbons?
Didn't know about these.
Have you got some MDF shapes as well?
Well, I think these are on the show. I mean, I'm presuming they're on the show. It is the Fairy Blossoms Ribbon and Twine selection. Have we got it? Well, I hope we have. It's here.
I'm guessing you have if it's here.
Is it here?
Wait.
Oh, we do have it. There it is. 24 metres of twine. It is separate. And then you've got 2 metres in each of 4 colourways. So you've got that. And then you've also got... 1 second there. You've also then got these ones. Let me share these with you. I don't have the parchment to hand, but I do have the MDF shapes as well, so you can go for. These are super cute. They're going to be great
cute
for your mixed media, aren't they? So you've got these ones here.
You've got the flowers in there, you've got a little fairy, and you've got 2 different types of toadstool.
Perfect. Look at those.
Aren't they cool?
Stinking adorable, aren't they? So you've got those in there. So these are $9.99 if you want to go for those. Don't have the parchment, but we do have it available, and there's adorable scoreable as well. Can we show you a picture of that? Let's just grab those for you and share those. Any questions you've got, get them into me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. So there's your adorable scoreable. That is all colour matched perfectly.
Yeah.
To go with your collection. $9.99 or $14.49. Some parchment for you as well that you can see there.
So beautiful.
As well, $9.99 or $14.49. And we've also got some brilliant moonstone dies as well, which complement too. Build a fairy. So am I thinking then, Anne-Marie, do these work with the artwork included?
Yeah. So these all work together. Your fairy is a little bit different in style, and the way that we've created the fairy is that you can create your own fairies. So you can die cut them, and then you can again colour them in any ways. You've got 3 different heads.
Oh look.
You've got 3 different bodies, and then you've got your 3 different wings there as well. So you can really compose your own little fairy.
So we just lay these faces over the faces on the collection. Is that how it works?
No. You make your own with this.
Okay.
So it's not the same size as the collection.
Right, okay.
So yeah, these are for you to colour in and
Amazing.
do your own.
Yeah, look at them. They just look blooming gorgeous. Right, $14.49, $21.74 if you want to get your hands on those. The deluxe craft pads is what we are looking at next. These are on a multiplier. Lots of you going for these already, I'm hearing. You found these further down the show, so we're going to have a little look at them.
Have you seen the price? It's
Oh,
crazy.
it's amazing,
Absolutely
isn't it?
no wonder.
$23.98.
Yeah.
These, in my head, they're like a half collection. Is that how I think of them?
Yeah. So they've got your toppers, your foiled, your printed, and your inserts included in here. But what we've done is we've padded it and put it into a cute little portable little pad that you can just use, store nicely. Everything's together. It's just gorgeous.
Really lovely. And I think maybe if you are new to Hunkydory, this is a great way to get started with the range, because you're getting the ability to try lots of different ranges for that incredible price that you can see there. So I mean, for the cost of sort of one collection, you've got 3 collections in one. This one here is Teddy Loves, as you can see. So this one
So
is
cute.
beautiful. It's so lovely, isn't it? And I know the larger collection was so incredibly popular when we launched that. But again, you're getting inserts, you're getting your cardstock in here, and then you are also getting your toppers within there too, which is joyous. So you get all of that. And then the Forever Florals is coming your way as well, which is this one just here. But the ability to try 3 collections for that price is amazing. Platinum members under £20, you're looking at under $35, which is excellent. And the foiling on there is absolutely glorious. It is. So do grab a hold of those. Make sure you get them. So you're going to be receiving there your Forever Florals, you've got the Teddy Loves, and you've also got here as well the True Blue there, as you can see. Laura J says, sorry Anne-Marie, but for us crafters that was very reassuring that you made a little boo-boo.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
always, always.
Wow, as if by magic there's more fairies, says Lynn as well. Journalist says I have to use lots and lots of glitter on those fairies.
Yes,
I think you should. I think they
definitely.
deserve it, don't you?
Yeah, that glitter's perfect for using with the MDF shapes as well. It really sort of jazzes them up.
Glorious.
Gorgeous.
Anyway, what would you like to share with us on these?
Okay, so we're going to use the Forever Florals Rose Deluxe Craft Pad, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the scoreboard, and we're just going to create like a little bit of a fold back over here. So I'm just going to see if this is a little bit better on the centimetre side, because my measurement there was, oh that's better, my measurement was a little bit in between, because I want to score along this panel here, and on the centimetre side it's exactly 5.5, so I can score, but we're just going to score up to the scallop shape, and then I'm coming back down underneath that scallop shape, because what we're going to do is we're going to fussy cut around here with our craft knife, and then I'm going to score again to create that fold back, so I need to do 5.5 again, which is 11 to make that gorgeous fold back. So then we can pop the scoreboard out of the way. Just going to grab my craft knife so that we can fussy cut around this scallop shape, so just following that gorgeous shape all the way around. If you have a die, you could maybe do a die where you only put your plates up to the edge there, so it's only going to cut this section if you've got one that fits. But it's actually quite a nice, easy shape to sort of work with. So just making sure you move
You're a
your
whiz
cards
with that
up.
craft knife, aren't you?
Pardon?
You're a whiz with that craft knife. I've lost a finger by now.
Yeah, it is my favourite thing to do, is fussy cut with a craft knife.
Really?
I have said before that, I reckon if anyone needed a little bit of an emergency surgery,
Anyone's got,
I
a
could sort
boy
you
that
out.
needs lancing or something like that.
Yeah.
Marie should sort it out for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're just going to work along those cut lines there, fold this section back, and then we're going to fold again like that. So we've created that gorgeous fold back effect with that almost like a 3D sort of effect on the front there. Then we've got the coordinating topper, which we're going to put over here. We've got a border that we're going to put over here. We've got a little information about the rose that we're going to put there. That's the beauty of these Forever Florals collection, is there's lots and lots of information about all the florals. And we're just going to put all these elements on there. Now I'm going to use one of the other printed cardstocks as well, because I just want to add a little bit of a panel of sort of texture there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this section here, and we're going to tear this to add that little bit of a torn edge. Because this collection is printed onto our Matte-tastic, it's a little bit sort of rustic with the Forever Florals theme. You can get away with this sort of torn edge effect. And then obviously we could add our inks to this if we wanted to, but that is just going to sit over here and give us a section. Let me just make sure that writing, I don't think, it's not real writing, but we just want to make sure it's the right way up, so that then we can pop that over here, and we'll start putting this together. So we've got a little bit of like a bit of a collage-y feel going on with this. So we can get away with adding, lots of different layers, lots of different sentiments and toppers and things. So let's
Amazing.
get this in
We're
place.
off for a night out tomorrow, aren't we?
We are.
Very excited. Me and Anne-Marie are off to see a gig, like Cool Kids.
Yeah, Cool Kids.
Like Cool Kids, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to see George Ezra tomorrow night, aren't we?
We are.
Like a little warm-up show.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We were meant to go, when were we meant to go?
It was at the end of February, wasn't it?
The end of February, and he got chicken pox.
He did.
And he had to cancel.
We weren't impressed.
I mean, we've lived through a global pandemic, and he had to cancel his gig because he had chicken pox. It's very
Chicken
strange. It is dangerous. Do you know in the US they vaccinate for chicken pox. I didn't know
they?
that. I found that out the other day. Yeah, they call it something else. I think they call it smallpox or something like that in the States.
Is that not a
No, I
different
think
thing?
smallpox is something very
I was going to
different.
say, I think that was
I think that's different,
something
yeah.
quite serious back in Victorian times.
All right, let me find out then.
Oh yeah, no, they can be quite bad, can't they? Joseph got chickenpox. We went to Wales on holiday, and literally the next morning after our first night, we woke up and he was covered in spots on our holiday in Wales. It was a very fun time in the caravan. We literally just had to sort of stay in. Let's get this onto here now.
I think it is called chickenpox in the US. I don't know why I thought it was called something else. I don't know where I get this information from, Anne-Marie. I think my brain fools me sometimes. It invents me.
I think it's just trying to, it's just trying to trick you up, isn't it?
It does indeed. Lorna Jane says, lots of you talking about, lots of people talking about your mishap, saying how lovely it was to see you do something wrong.
I am glad that that's happened.
People thought you were just a crafty robot. You know, we'd put your batteries out, put you in a parcel, big box, and send you back to Preston.
Oh, that would be marvellous.
It just shows you're human.
That would be marvellous if that was a thing.
It'd be nice if you could just have a little time out by popping your own battery out.
Yeah,
you know,
would be ace.
Kids getting on your nerves.
Yeah, sorry, depower.
Too much stuff to do at work. That's fine. I'm just taking my battery out for a moment.
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry, guys.
There you go. Popping it in, resetting now.
That's hilarious. Oh dear. Right, we're going to add this border coming into this side. Let's just pop that tape there and bring this in. This particular pad as well is gorgeous because you can really mix and match all the different sheets, all the different toppers, all the different elements because of the colourways that you've got running through. So we'll just flip that over and trim off the bit we don't need. Let's get our rose topper on. Up at the
It's
top.
definitely called. The comments, don't worry, I've managed to deflect from your mistake with the chickenpox story.
Oh, good.
By calling it smallpox, which is definitely something very, very different. I found
Yeah,
out.
I did think it was, but
yes, and shingles if you get it when you're older, apparently.
yeah, it's like a form of chickenpox, isn't it? It's really bad. Yeah, it can be so bad. For
Anyway,
adults.
we've really struck on a sort of bright, cheery theme, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Okay.
Very busy on this deluxe craft pad multi-buy for you. You get, it says multi-buy 5. I'm not sure why you have 5
it's
there.
our 5th launch.
It's the 5th
That's
launch.
why. Yeah, it's our
Amazing.
5th version of them. Yeah.
So it's the 5th selection. So am I right in thinking then once a main collection is launched, we will then often see it come out a little bit later down the line?
Yeah,
as well,
some
I
of
think?
our absolute favourites. Yeah, we do like to do this because we know how sad it is when you get to the end of a collection and you know there's nothing worse if you come across something that you really like. So it's nice to bring it back in this sort of smaller format. Or maybe you've come across it for the first time and you're thinking, well, actually that's just really affordable to try 3 different ranges. It's just perfect. So we're just adding a couple of sentiments onto here now. So we've got birthday wishes. I'm going to use this one actually because I love this. It says, I love to love you.
It says what, sorry?
I love to love you.
Ah,
It's cute, isn't it?
Love to love you, baby.
So we'll pop that on there and then I'm just going to add my insert onto the back of here. So let's get, our tape on the back of here because we'll stick it on and then trim it down so that it fits absolutely perfectly. And obviously you get your inserts included in there as well. So we can just pop that in place straight onto the back and then we can just flip this over and then just trim along that edge to give us that gorgeous insert on the reverse, and then we've got the fabulous detail on the front.
Really, really beautiful. Very classically cute, isn't it? Which I think is lovely. And that one there is in your Forever Florals, the roses there, which is this one. Then what we've got here is the True Blue, and you've also got the Teddy Loves in there as well. $23.98. $34.89, a saving of $11.99 or $17.27. So you're buying 2 and getting 1 free there, which is amazing value. Right, we're going to move on. For the love of stamps is what we're going to look at now. And we're going to look at some of our brush markers as well. I never tire of saying that, you know. I just love it. Really love it. So these are your essential sentiments. So in here, you've got a whole shed load of them. I love how kind of playful the font is in a lot of things.
It's really good fun, isn't it? Yeah, we wanted to bring you some essentials that, you know, they're not like sort of boring sentiments. They're a bit funky, like you say, a bit playful. So you've got all sorts featured in here. Obviously, get well soon. We've got anniversary. We've got wedding, new baby, new home, new job. Absolutely all sorts covered.
Really, there's absolutely loads in there. You can see this one here, happy birthday, best wishes. A really great price for you as well when you consider how many stamps you're getting included here with these. There's absolutely shed loads in this particular. I love the things in here that we wouldn't necessarily see as well from your neighbour.
Yeah,
to
it's
my
cute,
neighbour.
isn't it? It's really sweet, that one.
You've got a new job and also happy retirement. There you go, both ends of the spectrum there for you, covered in one set of stamps. So this one here says, girl, hey girl, a girl, boy, twins, but welcome baby as well. So you can customise your own one there. You've got with sympathy, thinking of you. We've also got home sweet home, welcome to your new home. And this one here as well, Mr. and Mrs. But separated out, so you could be a Mr. and a Mr., a Mrs. and a Mrs., or a Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah,
love that idea.
Giving you that option there.
Congratulations on your wedding day is what that says just there. 3311, 47.99 if you want to go for those, if you are a platinum member. I think it's really fantastic that we still bring you Club Inspired discount even when we bring in, you know, other brands that we know that you're going to love here to the Crafters TV studio. This one here, these are the essential elements. A lot of people will be able to, this will resonate with them at the moment, won't it?
Yeah,
the
definitely.
home office scenario.
Yeah, for sure.
We've all been there. Are you working at home at the moment, Anne-Marie? Have you been working at home?
No, absolutely not.
No.
My husband is working at home.
Is he?
Yeah, in the dining room. I will do anything to get to work. Because
was that a bit annoying when you were off work on maternity and he was there every day?
Very annoying.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
He's not an annoying kind of person though, is he? Oh, okay, maybe he is. He's quite quiet. Like, I'd imagine he, you know, just gets on with it. You know,
yeah.
Beavers away.
But
in the
he's on
background.
calls all the time, always on just Skype.
Oh, Skype calling.
Constantly. And he doesn't wear his headset either.
Oh,
so it's just on
nightmare.
speakerphone in the dining room, so the whole house can hear it.
Do you want me to write a little letter to him or something?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. Anyway, went down a bit of black hole there, didn't we? There's the stork and the cloud. These are all, I'm guessing these are all matching in with the sentiments that I've just showed you as well. So you really want to get the two together here.
Yeah, definitely. You can use these in conjunction with each other. Really beautiful stamps. Lovely little size as well. They're A7, so they're half of your A6 size.
Oh, Band-Aid.
I know, it's
I need
so
little
cute,
box
isn't
tissues
it?
today,
We're going
don't
to
I?
use that next, actually, because it's just so cute. Again, covering all sorts of different themes. We've got the little house there, just married. And then you've got the stack of presents as well. So really useful, really versatile. Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgianius, some may say. 2552, 3703 if you want to get hold of those. Now, we're going to bring these into you, the brush markers. These are glorious. I'm going to take you through them, and then the lovely Anne-Marie is going to tell us all about these and how they work and how to use them. But 4 different collections coming in here for you. It is the original collection. So great starting point, I'm thinking, Anne-Marie, if you're going for your prism brush markers.
Yeah,
this one.
absolutely. These are fantastic. And again, your values are incredible because each one of your pen sets is $14.99 if you buy them individually. So it's amazing value in the bundle. You're getting so many different colours in there. There's absolutely loads to choose from. And then the handbook here is to really sort of hold your hand and make sure you're getting the most out of those markers and how you can use them. They do have that brush tip, and then they have that super fine point as well. So you can do maybe your brush lettering, but then you can do your super fine detail too. So lots of options with them.
Amazing. So you're paying for just over 3 sets of the markers then, really, and we're giving you almost a set of the markers and the handbook free of charge. That's why it's $21.96, $31.45 you price is your savings. Sorry, there. Platinum pricing under £40 or $56, which is awesome.
It is.
But I believe we're going to have a little look at these next. Is that right, Anne-Marie?
We are. So we're going to use the little plastic little Band-Aid because it is just so cute. I love it. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp a few of these onto our card there. So I'm going to use a black ink to stamp with. So obviously we have a water-based colouring medium, so we need to use a ink pad that is going to be okay with that. So I'm just going to go in and stamp the little plasters.
These are water-based?
They are, yeah. So you can you know, create so many different colours within colours because they are water based. I'm just going to add all of our little plasters just in a row so that we can create a little stack of them. These would look super cute as well if you maybe the centre like sort of panel on there, if you sort of masked that out, you could put little smiley faces in. They would look really cute. There we go. And then our final one just at the bottom here. There we go. There's our little plasters. So we'll get colouring these in. So I've got a few of our pens, just mixed from all the sets really, and we're going to add some colour onto here. Now, you can go straight in with the pens and then wash them out with the water brushes, or you can have a little scribble. Sounds like you've got a little mouse. And then you can pick some of that colour up and sort of apply it. So if you're maybe not as confident as going straight in with the colour, this is a great way just to add your colour. You can obviously build it up because they are water based. We can add as much to this as we want to. So what I've done here is I've just put the colour down and then picked it up, and then what we'll do when it's dry is we'll add a little bit more on there as well. So go back to our next colour now. So again, just picking a selection of little colours because we've got so many in there, and just washing that colour all over the design here.
Do you remember, Anne-Marie, when we were all... I was obsessed with... Do you remember the sort of clothing brand? It was all like university themed, and it was like black. It was navy and pink stripes when it first came out. Do you remember?
No.
That's the one.
Okay, yeah, no, I do, yeah.
I was so obsessed with that brand. I used to have their plasters at home.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. That is sad, isn't it?
That's funny.
I used to have their branded plasters, which was the blue and pink stripes, yeah, just in case I cut myself and I still look fashion.
Oh, that is really funny. I love that.
How ridiculous.
That is very, very funny. And then our final colour in with a bit more of our purple. So just go with a little bit of a pastel theme here with our little plasters. And then going back to the start here, again, we can then go in and add a little bit of extra colour onto here just to give it a little bit more sort of detail, and then you know, don't be afraid of just going back in and washing that back out again. You can do so many different techniques with these. They're just so therapeutic. It's just a lovely thing to do, colouring in, you know, it's very mindful. We can all get sort of lost in it, that's the only problem. So again, just adding a little bit more around here, again just around the edges. I'll just go in with all the colours next, and then we can wash them all at once. I mean, if you wanted to keep this more sort of detailed, you could. You don't have to wash the colour out, you can just keep it as it is. Oh, this is this one, isn't it? I nearly went on the wrong one then. Just add in a few little squiggles onto here. There we go. I absolutely love these colours. They're gorgeous. And then now just go in and wash all those out. They're so cute.
Sorry, I was just trying to sort out the demo of the Debbie's demo for the demo of the show. I don't know what it was. I didn't know where she'd put it. Honestly, I feel like a wild goose chase. I was up that side, up that down the building, up back that way. Yeah, I found it. Don't worry. I'll call off the search party. Plasters, of course, being band-aids in the US.
Yeah.
Someone saying in the comments. And Cheryl K says, "Oh my gosh, I've been in severe withdrawal. So glad the shows are back." Yeah, we had 3 days.
Oh my goodness, was it that long?
3 days of... we still came live, but wasn't obviously in the usual sense of the word. So we're very, very glad to be back.
Wow, I didn't realise it was quite that long. Oh, what a nightmare for you guys. Okay, then we're going to use our sentiment here, and we're going to go with... let's go Get Well Soon. I quite like the Just a Note, but we'll go Get Well Soon. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp this all over the background to create like a background effect. So yeah, let's go diagonally and just sort of move it around to get.
I think this is super cool when you go off the edge like this.
It just helps give you a much more sort of random look, makes it look like it's meant to be like that. You know, it looks like a paper that you may have bought.
Yeah.
Because they don't, nothing just stops at the edges, does it? It is a thing when they sort of go off. And then we'll come down here.
Margaret would like to know what the other end of the pens are for, Anne-Marie.
I will show you. I just got straight into this. I didn't even show you them, did I? Too excited with my little plasters. So I'll just pop that on that side. And then our plasters are going to go in the centre there.
That is adorable.
So I will show you the other end of them now. So let's get, I'm going to go with our purple. So they've got a super sort of fine liner. So great for adding detail to any of your work. We're going to add a couple of little stitch lines along here. So perfect for this. They're great for your brush lettering as well. I will show you how fabulous they are for brush lettering. So if you're into that, maybe it's a new hobby that you're sort of starting with, but they are great because they've got that sort of brush. You can do so much with these. Sorry, I'm going completely off now, but you can work the nib round.
Oh, that's really cool.
To create like little flowers. You can also do little hearts.
Nice.
They're super cute, aren't they? But then obviously you do get that brush finish. So if you want,
Anne-Marie, you're so good at it.
it's not. My pen's slightly running out, but if you want to do your brush lettering, and then obviously you can go in with one of your fine liners then and maybe add your shadow detail around the edges. You can do so much with them. We absolutely love them.
They're great, aren't they?
Fab.
Great that you get so many as well in this collection.
You do, yeah, you get absolutely loads. So then we're going to add our plasters to the middle of here, just to finish this off, super quick. Obviously I would ordinarily wait till this is dry to stick it because it is still a little bit wet. And then this is just going to go onto the middle. So we get that get well soon sort of just peeking through in the background of our super cute little plasters.
How adorable is that?
Aren't they super
Absolutely
cute?
love it.
I love them.
Really cute. $47.99, $69.98 if you want to get the brushes and then also the handbook included as well. Anne-Marie, do you want to get ready for card of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. It was quite hilarious because as I said it, Molly said it exactly the same time. We both sort of threw each other off for a minute. Then we were like, get out of my head. So you've got your 4 different collections there. And of course you are getting that handbook. Great to have the handbook as well. And I know you can watch any of these shows back anytime you like, and you'll find, shed loads of inspiration with Hunkydory too. But sometimes there is nothing better than just having a book there that you can flick through and then have an attempt at some of those amazing techniques that are inside. So great that we've got all bases covered. You're essentially paying for 3 sets of the pens and giving you a set for free and that handbook for free as well. We need to do card of the show. So number 1 was Debbie's, which is this one just here. And then we're also going to have a little look at Anne-Marie's as well.
Sorry,
That's
I'm
all right.
miles away then. We have got the Fisherman from our Sporting Silhouettes.
Amazing. That's number 2.
Okay, then we have our Rescued Fairy.
Number 3.
We have our Gorgeous Roses.
Ooh, number 4.
And then we have our final one, which is our little plasters.
Number 5. Brilliant. Get your votes in. Crafts TV on Facebook, Crafts Companion over on YouTube. I must ask you about your Apple Watch strap. I've just seen it and I love it. Look, mine's boring and just black. Where's yours from?
Amazon. It's a bit
From
jazzy.
Amazon?
Yeah.
It's really fun. I need to have a little look for one of those. Right, I want to give you the details of the Twist and Pop. It's that hot, this product. We don't actually have a physical sample of it. Here it is. I'll show you a picture of what you're actually getting included. There it is. That's handy, isn't it? I'm glad we did that. $11.99 or $28.99. But they're the Hunkydory Twist and Pop. Ooh, ink me.
So yeah, These are the blank ones.
Right, hang on. So these are the Hunkydory Twist and Pop Positive Vibes Concept Card Kit, 19.99 or 28.99. That's those, but then you might want to go for the blanks, which are the Ink Me card blanks, which is fantastic. Which is those ones there, 11.99 or 28.99. How do these work then? How are we going to use these?
Okay, so we have 3 elements that we need to put this together. So we have the actual sort of card. Okay, so this we're just going to fold in half because that is your sort of base card, if you will. It's printed inside and out, which I love. We also have your sort of topper panel, which we're going to fold like this. You do get your full step-by-step instructions included. So you get your panel that sits like this. And then you also get this section here. Now this is your mechanism, and you can see it's got all these score lines already done for you. So what we're going to do is give these a good fold on all the scores. And you do get your full step-by-step instructions, and it will show you how this needs to sit. So these 2 panels need to be sort of on the bottom, and then these sections here need to sort of go up. So it sits like this. It sort of just goes into place.
Okay.
And then you're going to fold it so it looks like a little house. Okay. And that is the mechanism part done. That is probably the trickiest bit.
Okay.
Is just getting that folded into place. And then this goes onto the inside of our card. So we're going to add some tape on here. I would use my red liner ordinarily, but again, this is just a little bit quicker because we can just tear this one. So tape on both sides of this triangular section. So let's get this in place on here. So this is going to sit just sort of central. Okay, there's no sort of guide or anything as to where this needs to go, but it needs to sort of sit central, and you don't want to put it too close to that score line because we need to obviously fold the card in half. We're going to grab the tape off here, and we're just going to fold that down and pick that element up. So that creates that sort of pop section for our toppers to sit onto.
Not to be confused with the bend and snap. Very different.
very different.
Okay,
very different.
Just let you know.
Okay, so then our toppers here are going to stick. If I turn it over, they're going to stick to these 2 sections here, but we don't stick them all the way. Okay, so on your instructions, it does say where you need to put tape, because if you put tape in the wrong place, you'll stick the whole thing together and it won't work. So do follow out the instructions. So we're going to fold this over so that we can put the tape in exactly the same place, because I do not want this to go wrong. Let me make sure. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to go here. Okay. I did this yesterday, and it went all right. Joseph made one of these yesterday. I was very impressed. Yeah. Followed the instructions, put it together.
Has he picked up your craftiness?
Oh my gosh, he loves crafting, loves getting involved in anything at all like that. So it says to take the long border, fold it, oh no, that's wrong bit. Press out the long piece, add your high-tech tape, then line up the middle score line of the card topper with a pencil line that we're supposed to draw, but we didn't draw. So we're going to imagine that pencil line is in the centre there.
Okey-doke.
Stick that bit and that bit. Oh. Have I taken? Yeah, I have. Stop it.
They're coming for you today in the gallery.
They are!
For you. Shots fired from the gallery.
Okay, so it's really hard to show how this folds in, but it sort of goes in like this.
Perfect.
Give it a good fold down, and we're thankful that it's worked, because then it just does this.
Hey, love it.
Springs into life. So hence the name Twist and Pop, because it literally twists and pops into shape.
How fabulous.
It's so cool, isn't it?
How many does that make that kit, Anne-Marie?
I think it makes you 16.
Amazing value then for that price. $15.99, $23.19 for platinum members. Your card of the show is number 3, so it's your second card.
Oh,
the
Rescued Fairy.
The Rescued Fairy. Absolutely adorable. Sorry, Debbie, you were defeated by Anne-Marie. There we are. Right, there we are. That was great. Thank you for that, Charlotte. Isn't it lovely to have? It's lovely having friends, Anne-Marie, isn't it? Right, I've one over here. Remember what is happening for the rest of the day here on Crafters TV. Also remember, I'll go through that in a moment. Don't forget about the 50% off selected, or not even selected, off of all except the Country Lane Sarah Signature collections. Every single one of them has got 50% off of individual items. So if there is anything within the Sarah Signature ranges, maybe it's consumables, things like your paper pads or your luxury cardstock, any of those different things, you can stock up on those. That must end at midnight this evening. Do you know there are some special days today? Today is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day, Anne-Marie.
Nice.
It's also National Education and Sharing Day. And Be Kind to Lawyers Day.
Okay.
Big Wind Day. That was yesterday. Licorice Day. And what night? Yuri night. Yuri Gagarin night. Yeah. Is that what you're saying, Molly? Oh, I know. I'm getting who he was, but he has a national night, does he? Yuri's night. Let's all go around to Yuri's. It's Yuri's night. I have no more information than that. I'm afraid to pass on to you. It's also known as World Space Party. Ever been to a space party, Anne-Marie?
No, can't say I have. I think we should have one though.
Let's have one. Molly needs. Molly. My birthday, Molly, is the 26th. Wow, this is.
Oh, here we go.
I've got two birthdays.
No, you've got two birthdays.
Yes, so it used to be on the 27th, now it's on the 26th of September. So I'm like a real queen. Why? Because we celebrated it on the wrong day for 19 years until I lost my passport, had to get my birth certificate out and realised that the date of birth on the passport was wrong.
Did that cause issues?
Pick one. 26 I'll go with. You wish you never asked, Molly.
Did it cause issues getting your new passport?
Still, so when I call the dentist now and they're like, yeah, name, date of birth, and I go, yeah, Joseph Ellis, it's the 23rd of September. Because if you get your own date of birth wrong, you look like an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a National Chimichanga Day, apparently. Better Breakfast Day. National Pancake Day.
You're getting all the days.
Family Day. Dumpling Day.
Oh my goodness.
The Whale Day.
Wow. The 21st of September.
21st September, yeah, we're very close, aren't we? You are International Day of Peace. Midnight Day. Chai Day.
Oh my
Cookie
goodness.
Day. School Backpack Awareness Day. And Alzheimer's Day.
Wow, what a combo.
There you are. I mean, what an interesting combination. That is right there. Oh, I do love a grilled sandwich, says Pam
yeah.
A. Right, let me tell you about what's happening for the rest of the day. So, we will be back 2 p.m. It's a Shadow Box Craft Along. 2 p.m. here in the UK, 9 a.m. East Coast, 6 a.m. West Coast. You're going to be up for an hour as well, aren't you, within that? So.
Yeah, I don't know what time, but I'm here.
I don't know what time either. We'll find out.
I'll be
We'll
here,
find out.
though.
I'm guessing you'll be in the last hour.
Yeah.
But we will see. Then, of course, after that, we also have launch party as well. That coming up 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 p.m. East Coast, 10 a.m. if you're over on the West Coast. So make sure you grab that. Peanut Butter and Jelly Day is Charlotte's birthday.
Nice.
Molly's, July 23rd. National Gorgeous Grandma Day.
Love that.
Day of the Cowboy. Vanilla Ice Cream Day as well.
Nice, yeah.
So vanilla ice cream, cowboys and glamorous grannies. Yeah, never heard of that. Right, anyway, we are going to, well, we're going to go. We're done. So we will see you back here. You've got 1 hour drill. Head over to our social media. Have a little look at everything you're going to need for that fantastic craft along with myself and Debbie. And we'll see you back here in just over an hour's time. Bye.